Boruto episode 26 review. Now, this episode was a decent episode. It wasn't crazy over the top. It wasn't crazy bad, but it was an episode that's really building hype for the next episode of Boruto. And the next episode of Boruto looks like it's going to be extremely interesting. And I love to see this in Boruto. Actual plot, actual drama, actual skepticism between all the characters in Boruto. So to be honest, this episode was a decent one. As I said, it's just building hype for the next episode. But the fight scene between Boruto and Kagura, let's start there. It was pretty much not what I thought it would be. I actually thought Boruto would put up a better fight. I actually lowballed Kagura. Obviously, I thought Kagura would most likely beat Boruto, but I thought Boruto would actually get like one hit in, but that was not the case. Don't get me wrong, I still like the fight scene mainly because it showed how strong Kagura was, and in turn it shows how strong Shizuma is, which is the evil person behind all of this. Now, one thing I was super weird about that fight is the fact that Kagura actually froze up as soon as he finished fighting Boruto, and I think it was pretty much the stress of him actually fighting the son of the Hokage, because if you guys think about it, he's probably nervous. Like, if he does the wrong thing, if he hurts Boruto in any way, the Hokage will probably try to sever ties with the Mitsuki. They'll probably never be friends again and pretty much start another war. So I think Kagura just had a bunch of pent-up energy, and he was extremely nervous mainly because Boruto is the son of the Hokage. Whether he likes it or not, that's a title that he has to stick with, and that's a title that holds a lot of weight. Now, one thing I gotta point out is the fact that Boruto already knows how to fight on water. Like, if you think about it, Naruto didn't learn how to walk on water. I mean, just walk on water until he was like a genin training with Jiraiya. And now Boruto already knows how to fight on water. Like, wow. Yeah. But then again, as I said, Kagura looks like he's going to be extremely strong. I think that's one of the best things for us as of right now, rolling with him, because there's a lot of bad guys in the Hidden Mist village right now wanting to turn it back to the Blood Mist village. And Kagura is looking like he's hesitant about becoming Mitsuki. But then again, it's like an individual kind of thing. Some people don't want to have all that pressure on them. Some people do. I would have took it. I mean, if Chojuro walks up to me like, yo, do you want to be the next Mitsuki?
You're goddamn right.
And we actually find out why Iwabe was on edge in the last episode and in this episode as well. And to be honest, Iwabe had a great scene. I'm going to talk about that in a few seconds. But we find out why Iwabe was on edge. And it's the fact that his grandfather actually died in battle with a hidden mist ninja. Now, that most likely was extremely sad. He said his father still never got over that fight. He said he'll probably never trust a mist ninja ever again. Iwabe does have some personal feelings in this, and it's really understandable because back in the day, if somebody were to kill Iwabe's grandfather, Iwabe would have automatically went on a mission to the Mist Village to kill that person. So it's looking like the ninja way is having a change of heart, but it's still that on edge, that uneasiness, which you kind of expect if someone kills your grandfather, right? But Iwabe had a killer scene. As you guys know, Iwabe, pretty much my favorite character in Boruto so far. He had a killer scene. He was on go from the start. As soon as those guys walked up to Kagura and Boruto, they tried to threaten Boruto. First of all, Kagura, that man is fast. Like, I didn't even know he was gonna be there that quick. I thought he'd probably just use his sword and just slap the kunai out the way, but he actually stepped in front of Boruto. Like, he didn't have to take that hit to the hand. He could have definitely just punched the other person's arm and it would just been okay. It looks like he was just showing off a little bit, but Iwabe was on the go. He didn't wait for anything. Iwabe automatically took out his staff and protected my man's Boruto, which was a nice sight to see. And honestly, I wish Iwabe would have actually got to fight in this episode, and I think it would have been a great scene. Most likely Iwabe would have probably just destroyed that guy, but still, it would have been a great scene. And at the end of the episode, we actually see Denki get kidnapped. Now, this looks like it might be the main plot of this actual arc or this series, and I think it's a decent plot. And depending on how they actually play this and depending on how they actually write this, it could be up there with the Gaiden. I'm kind of sure it's not going to be better than the Gaiden, mainly because that's the arc where Sada actually met Sasuke, and Sasuke was in that arc, so no one's really going to rate this arc higher than Gaiden. But it depends on what they do. It depends on how they show Boruto, how he progresses throughout all this fighting. And also, if Mitsuki actually fights in the next episode, to be honest, I think that's a win-win for all of us as of right now, to be honest. Mitsuki is pretty much like that character where you know he's extremely strong, but like you're never going to see him fight until he absolutely has to. Like, you're never going to see him take anything serious unless he absolutely absolutely has to. So hopefully we get to see Mitsuki fight in the next one. Hopefully we get to see him fight Shizuma, and I will do a preview on the next episode and give my thoughts on it. But Shizuma looks like he's extremely strong. We seen it in 2 episodes ago when he actually moved extremely fast and got in front of Boruto, and it looks like he's a Chunin because he looks like he's on the same level as Kagura, and said Kagura was a Chunin for a couple of years, so it looks like Shizuma is a Chunin as well for a couple of years. I'm not sure if Shizuma is actually stronger than Kagura. It would be interesting to see them go head to head in the next episode. Hopefully they will. They might actually be on the same level. It looks like he has some underlings under him. He's actually telling them or bossing them around, so he has to be extremely strong for him to be bossing other people around. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. As I said, I liked it. It was a decent episode. It's really building hype for the next episode, and I think the next episode is pretty much going to be up there with all of the best episodes of Boruto, because this is pretty much going to be one of the episodes climax of this arc, and I think it's going to be extremely well. I like how they got right to the point in this arc. They didn't have a drawn out like 5 more episodes of them just in the village just chilling out and hanging out. They actually got right to the action, which I like. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Do you guys actually like this episode, and what do you guys think about the next episode? Do you guys actually think that Kagura is stronger than Shizuma, or do you guys think it's the other way around? But it's been your boy Baara, and we out. Back.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my god, oh my god. If I die, I'm a legend. Oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.